Who took you to Mali?
The person that took me to Mali is Mo Saige. He was the one who gave my dad the connection that his daughter is in Mali. That his daughter went to Mali. It's not up to a year. Daughter started leaving house, taking people's children to Mali, putting them in work. That they used to sell in a boutique. That they sell and be paid every month. So my dad called me and said I should come. That he has a connection to Mali. That the woman said there is no prostitution, that is trading. And that's it, that they know the woman very well. That the woman used to sell rice at Okomo Airport. So as she comes out, I will see the woman one on one. I got to Benin and I saw the woman. The woman told me that if I got to Mali, if I start work, I'll be paying his daughter 400,000 naira, Nigerian money. The one in Mali money, I'm going to pay his daughter 1.4 million CFA. That there's nothing like prostitution in Mali. So the woman called his daughter on the phone. I speak to his daughter, and that one told me the same thing, that there's nothing like prostitution, that she do not prostitute, that the work she does is that she used to employ people in boutique. So that's how I got to Mali.
When was that?
I got to Mali in November 2012.
November 2012. Okay. How and by who when you traveled, was your documents gotten for you? Were you given a travel document?
When I was going to Mali, I was not given any travel documents. But the person that took me to Mali only printed a passport and yellow card for me when I got at Cotonou.
When you got to Cotonou. So was there anything like juju being used? Were you taken to any shrine to like swear or perform any sacrifice, any ritual before traveling?
Before I got to Mali, I was taken to a native doctor to go and see if anything will stop my movements. And the native doctor said that's nothing, that my journey will be smooth, that I will go to Mali successful. After we left the native doctor, Sodoma took me and my cousin to the stream, bought some kind of things like pawpaw, sweet, biscuits, Fanta, Congo meat, and throw it in the river, and asked the Mami water to lead us to Mali, so that me and my cousin will not get involved in police issue. That we got to Mali successfully. So the woman said that if we got to Mali, that there won't be any problem for me and the daughter. So that was what she said at the river before we left the river.
Okay. So what about hair? Was it taken for you like hair, your toenails, your fingernails? Those things were not used during the ritual, the performance of the ritual?
During the ritual, the woman told me and my cousin that we should give her our hair, but we refused. So she called my dad and told my dad that we must cut her hair to give her, so that in case we run from my daughter's house, she's going to use that hair to walk after us. And my dad said that no, that was not the agreement they make. So the woman said that okay, my dad should forget about the hair, that his daughter has already called the man that's going to take us across the police border there to Mali. So that was how the ritual was performed.
So I want you to talk about the means of transportation. How did you go to Mali? Was it by air, by road, by sea?
Even when I was traveling to Mali, the woman told me that I'm going to go by flight. But me and my cousin, when we get to Lagos, she called us and said that we are going to Mali by bus. So she told one man to buy us tickets at Cotonou. So we bought tickets from Cotonou to Mali border.
How many were you pulling in the bus?
In the bus, we were 52 passengers in the bus.
So what was the experience when you got to border? Was there a problem? You didn't encounter any problem when you got to the border? Apart from immigration officers?
When we get to border, the police they only checked our ID card, and in my passport said they read that I was in Mali since 2010, and me that I not even cared to look at the passport. So the instruction came to me that when we got to border, we should show the policemen our passport and our yellow card. So I work according to the instruction given to me. The policeman looked at my passport and asked me to pass, and we paid them money also to tell them safer. And he asked me and my cousin to pass. So that was how we crossed the border.
In getting to the destination place, what was your experience? As in getting to Mali, what was your experience? Was it really the business the woman told you that you would be doing in Mali that you were now doing?
When I got to Mali, the day I arrived Mali, so me and my cousin talked to the woman and asked the woman that what kind of job are we here to do? The woman said that we should not worry, that when we get home, she's going to tell us the job. So the place that we slept that night, police came to the place and arrested 3 of us. And the woman told us the station that if the police may ask us what we came to do in Mali, we should tell them that we are going back to Nigeria. By that time, the woman has not told us that we came to do prostitution. She only told us that we are just coming back from Nigeria, that we should rest. So we lied to the police that we are going back to Nigeria, and she herself used money to bribe the police to get 3 of us released. So the woman took us to where she lived at the village. We got there, she told us that the work is prostitution, and we tell her that we cannot do prostitution, that we want to go back to Nigeria. She said that we should call our dad so that our dad will send her 100,000 naira before we go to Mali. We call my dad said I don't have money. And even our mother said, she even called her mother. Our mother even gave me the phone and told me that I'm traveling, that do I have a company in Mali which I'm going to work there, that girls that go to Mali used to do prostitution, that she lied to me. So the thing was very painful to me. So I bear it. I stayed there for 3 months. The thing was unbearable for me. So that's why I ran.
So how were you able to escape?
I escaped at night. I have a plan that that Mali, that one day I will leave Mali. So I not allow her to suspect me that I'm not doing the prostitution of it. So when she told me to do anything, I will accept and I will do it. My other cousin will be crying that she wants to go back to Nigeria. So I would tell that one to calm down. It's like that one is having interest in the job, but me, I don't have any interest. So in the night, she told me to follow someone to her house. So the man would sleep with me and give me money, and I accept. So I told the man to go and wait me at the bus stop that I'm coming. So I dodged into the house. I took my bag. I went to the bus stop and buy tickets. So I followed the night bus to Bamako. When I got to Bamako, I went to Maji police to go and give reports that I'm coming back to Nigeria and that I don't have money, that they should help me. So that was how the Mali police took me to the Nigerian embassy. From the Nigerian embassy, that's why I got to Nigeria.
Okay. So how did you get in touch with that NGO in Mali that returned you to GPI on the border?
I got in touch with him through an officer called Muhammadu. He's the man who told me that the man is his patron, that is going to call the man and talk to the man. Since the man asked me that what is my purpose of going to Nigeria, why I don't want to stay in Mali, why am I leaving Mali? So I told the man everything. So the man called the man who took me, that is who brought me to GPI, said that there is someone who is interested to come to Nigeria. So that man said that they should put me in flight from Bamako, Mali to Togo. So that's why I got to fly from Bamako.
But now that you are at home, what is your current situation? How do you feel now?
There's no difference. Came home to me the way I left it. There is no form of changes. The situation remains the same.
So what is your plan?
I don't have any plan yet, but the journey was so painful to me because I wish it was not prostitution. I would have stayed in Mali so that I would help my family. But now that I see that everything has changed, so I have to bear it the way I see it. I will take it the way I see it.
But do you believe that this NGO that rescued you can support you?
I have to believe.
That brought you home. They can assist you. They didn't just bring you home to stay. So what is your advice for other girls? What's your advice for them? What's your recommendation? Simple. as in putting an end to this trafficking?
I would like to advise other girls out there that they should not be deceived. If you want to travel out, you have to have your safety kit. If you are not educated, it's not good for you to travel. Because what I saw in Mali is different from what they told me in Nigeria. Someone that does not go to school, person will deceive you that you want to go and work in a company when you are not educated, you don't have any safety kit, you just enter the road and say that you want to travel to Mali. It's very wrong. Unless you have it in mind that you are going there to do prostitution. That's where you can go. You